Thank God it's Friday. Oh my God.
Friday.
Yes.
And we just got paid. But I ain't got no money. I can't loan nobody nothing.
That is right. And it's Friday night.
That's right.
I ain't gonna go into that. I'm gonna go to that one. But we always say thank God it's Friday because once it's Friday, we know what's going on. It's another edition of the CareSouth Carolina Community Live Podcast. And we definitely have some special guests on here today.
Yes.
Before we kick that off, as always, I am Mark Calhoun, the Director of Social and Community Services for CareSouth Carolina. I'm always with my partner in crime.
Yeah, I'm Daniel Myers. I'm the MATSD Program Director here at South Carolina, and glad to see our guests on today, Mark. Really glad to see you.
Absolutely. And if you're someone that works in the public sector and you have South Carolina State insurance, you're gonna want to watch this one.
Yes.
You're going to want on this one right here. You're going to want to participate and listen, and even ask some questions on this one right here.
Yes.
So who we have here today is we have the team from over at CareSouth Carolina's Public Employee Health Services, right? That's what we have here today. And so I don't like to talk for my guests. We like, our guests, and we like for our guests to kind of talk for themselves. We kind of step out the way a little bit and let our guests kind of introduce themselves, tell us a little bit about themselves, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, cool. I'll start. My name is Lauren Small. I am a family nurse practitioner. I've been with CareSouth since May of 2019, and I was hired specifically for this clinic, and we'll get into who we are and what we do here in a little bit.
Absolutely.
I'm Tamisha. Hello, everyone, and I am the medical assistant here. I'm one of the freshest faces here at the office. Been here for like 2 months now, and feel like I've been working there forever. But we all have a very close relationship with each other, and we're like family. So happy to be here.
Yeah, she meant that forever in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, my name's Mary Keith Kynard. I'm the LPN here at the PEHS clinic. I've started at Bennettsville, Maine, and Lauren was there for just a little while. I didn't have a provider, so when Lauren came, I was like, do you need a nurse? And so I just kind of followed Lauren over here when she came over.
And they are my right hands. I could not do anything without them.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. Well, I guess we kick it off by talking about it. What we call it the people site, but what is it? Tell the folks who you are. What do you do? What do you do there at that wonderful site of yours?
So the service is kind of spotty, but I think you asked what we do and kind of what services we provide. Was that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we are kind of unique because we are a clinic that is specifically for public employees and their dependents. So we see all local, federal, state, anybody who has Blue Cross Blue Shield state insurance, the PEHS, they can be seen here, and their dependents. And if they live in the household, they can be seen also. So that's one important thing. One of your family members could have it, and y'all could live in the same house, and they could be seen here. And we do everything. I mean, we're a primary care clinic. We do urgent care. We actually do DOT physicals. We offer emergent services, as suturing, preventive stuff like pap smears. I manage people's blood pressure, their diabetes, anything that you can think of, we pretty much do. We don't have any on-site imaging or anything like that, but we have access to the other CareSouth sites and can get things ordered in a timely manner to ensure good care. So that's just a little bit about kind of what we do.
Wow. Oh, a little bit. That's all.
Did you hear me when I was introducing myself? I was told I was spotty.
We hear you.
Yeah, we hear you pretty good.
You heard me?
Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead. Okay.
So my question is this: you said that I can have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance, and then if there's somebody that live in my house that don't have Blue Cross Blue Shield and they're my dependents, they can be seen as well.
Absolutely. Yes. So we have various patients who bring children or grandchildren in who may be on Medicaid or have Blue Cross Blue Shield medical. As long as they are within the household, then they can be seen at our clinic.
Okay, and then what ages? What ages do you see there?
We actually, with my background, I'm a family nurse practitioner, so there from newborns up to 85, 90-year-olds. We don't discriminate on age. We see anybody who needs care.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then, Marek, I've never been to the site before. So where are you guys located? Just in case somebody's trying to find you and somebody want to know where you are. Where are you located? Can y'all hear me?
I did not hear anything. I'm sorry.
Not really.
Okay.
They told me they couldn't hear me
We
at all.
all sound like we about
like
to
a
go
robot.
for a shoot of transformers right now.
So can you hear? How about now? Can you hear me now? No.
No.
It's like a robot.
It's choppy.
Yeah, technology, you gotta love it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, where are you located? Where are you located for those folks that are trying to find you? Where are you located?
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. We're in kind of a weird location, but it's kind of an awesome thing. So the school district, CareSouth partnered with the school district to afford us a newly renovated space in the old school district annex of the Marlboro County School District. So we can be accessed off of Matheson Street in Bennettsville or Broad Street. We are in the old school district annex building. I think our address officially is 100 Matheson Street, Bennettsville, South Carolina. But if you are familiar with Bennettsville, we're actually kind of catty cornered to the library and where the EMS services are. So only a block or two from downtown Bennettsville, a very convenient location. We are able to get people in and out very frequently and efficiently. And we see everybody. We have teachers that come see us. We have firemen. We do a lot of pre-employment physicals, PPD screenings, all that stuff. So we're in a great location to get services to a diverse amount of people of different backgrounds.
Oh, sounds good. So let me ask you this real quick, and I'm gonna shoot it over to Daniel. How did y'all come about? What was the brainchild behind creating such a unique office?
Well, I think so. John Douglas and Joy Gandy are really the two that kind of created this project. We had a similar one in Bishopville with the DHEC site. I don't know the dynamics of that. I know it's not there anymore, but they knew that Marlboro County needed this this service, for their employees. We have a lot of public employees that they don't have time to go and sit in a doctor's office all day. They need to be in and out. They need somewhere to send their pre-employments to make sure that they're going to be medically fit to work. So I think they just kind of surveyed the community and found out that we were needed. And that is it kind of went on from there. Joy and John, they talked with CareSouth, they talked with Ann Lewis. They got the approval for it. They worked with the school district diligently to find us a location. And then that's when they kind of started reaching out as far as staffing. And it just worked out because I had graduated in December 2018, and I really wanted to work for a place that could be a home. Like, I wasn't looking for a job. I was looking for a career, a home. And I just really liked how CareSouth takes care of their own. When I say their own, I mean their community. These people we see in Walmart every day, we ride by them down the same street. it's a very great place to really be passionate over and to kind of immerse yourself in. So I know I kind of went off on a tangent there, but that's kind of how we came about. And it started with just me and Mary Keith, and I'll let Mary Keith talk a little bit about us starting to, because she might have a different perspective. But I know we both had a vision of what we wanted to bring to Bennettsville. And I think that is what has made us so successful with that. And, our patients, this wouldn't be possible without them. But that's kind of how we came about. What would you add to that, Mary Keith?
When we first opened up, everybody was kind of confused of what we were. They thought we were more of like an urgent care. They didn't know that we offered pap smears, lab. It was kind of new to everybody. So I think John Douglas actually started going around to different, like the police department, the fire department, different places, different businesses, and advertising. And that's where a lot of our patients came in. And originally, most of them come in as contracts, and they like Lauren so much that they end up changing care to Lauren. So that's kind of where we build up from. We started with just doing contracts, pretty much, just seeing the people who were actually in this building, which is school district. And then once they got in here and saw, what all we offered, they did want to transfer care. So that's where most of our patients come from. I'm going to hand it to Tamisha.
Well, for me, I haven't been here long, but I'm from Bennettsville. So my parents or my dad works for the school district, and everybody in Bennettsville knows who he is. And so when I got the offer, it felt like I was coming back to work for people that I grew up with or that raised me. So for me, it's more passionate because I'm able to take care of those who took care of me when I was in school. Back in the day, everybody was my mom, dad, uncle, aunt, sister, brother. So, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to come back to my community and be able to take care of those who took care of me. And also to work next to my dad. Everybody's like, oh, okay, I know you. You were so smaller when I met you. You was like 10 or, so they're really happy to see a familiar face and that I was able to come back and help them. So I think that's kind of a good thing for us to be here in this area because it's needed, and helping the state workers means so much to me. So to get them in and out and get them back in the job is really the goal for us here. And we do it very well, by the way.
And I think whenever people come in, everybody, almost half the people that come in, maybe every half, they tell us this used to be the first grade classroom or the second grade classroom or somebody's office. And so it's just, when they come in, familiar because they've been here, they're here their whole lives. So
yeah.
So
because we'll get a phone call at a drop of a dime and like, I gotta send a teacher over there. Can you guys see them? We'll like bring them on, and then we'll probably see them in and out in less than 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So can you all hear me now? A little bit better?
Yes.
Yes, much better.
Okay, good. Well, so I like the idea of community-based healthcare. Whenever you can see the people that you grew up with, you can go to the store, you can see those people because it forms that bond that you don't normally see. That's why that's what makes CareSouth so unique and so awesome is that it finds people that live in that community, people that can relate to the people in that community, and offer the best healthcare that we can, and give them a home. Just like Miss Small said, you give them a home, and they can always come here, and everything is under one roof. They don't have to go, except for you guys, they don't have to go left, right, just to get what they need. They can get everything right there from the same people that they see every single day. And it makes healthcare that much easier. Mm-hmm. So whenever you're doing the school base, it's important that those teachers get in and out and get back to their students if they're able to, right? To continue education, especially doing what kind of issues have you ladies dealt with during COVID?
Oh, gracious. I will say mental health has been one of the top things that I personally have seen increase with COVID. I mean, these teachers and really everybody in the community, but the teachers especially, they have been under so much pressure. I feel like extra pressure. And I mean, I know we all have struggled, but I mean, these teachers, they love what they do. They love their kids and they're doing the best that they can with what they have. And, in the unprecedented times that we're in. So mental health has been one of the biggest things. And the fact that CareSouth had the telehealth offering, I could talk with patients when they were at home and feeling overwhelmed, could be like, what, let me get you set up with one of our counselors, and I've had so many patients tell me, you just don't know how much that means to be able to talk with somebody and know that I can connect with you at the drop of a hat and that I can get that help. So that's been huge. And then a lot of patients, we were all scared when COVID started. I mean, we still are, but especially whenever everything kind of first popped off, I had patients, they did not want to come to the office. They did not want to go out, and I understood that. Like, I was like, no, I completely agree. So, we found ways, for them to check their blood pressure at home, me to refill their blood pressure medicines and, stuff like that. It seems so small, but, some of these people, if they didn't have that medicine, I mean, they could stroke out at any point. So it's just really, it's a really rewarding area, I feel like, to be in, and to be able to find and resolve issues when patients feel like there's no way to resolve it. I like being that lifeboat, I guess, is a good way to say it. What about y'all? What do y'all think have we kind of struggled or seen more of with COVID?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Kinda. You might need to move that where you were.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it to Tamisha then.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm just gonna say, if I don't mind, I'm gonna jump in on the bandwagon of those folks that Tamisha has encountered. When I was younger, I'm a Bennettsville native myself. I live in Darlington now, but I remember back in the day as well. We used to have to walk from the old Murchison School right across the street over here, right in front of the library, and then walk across to the cafeteria that was over that way. That's where we ate lunch at. So yeah, I'm gonna add to that nostalgic feel of that building. I remember when I walked in and met y'all for the first time. Matter of fact, when we did the grand opening and the ribbon cutting, all of those things kind of flooded back to me. Like, oh man, I can't remember this, can't remember that, because I was there. I think fifth grade. I think it was the last time I was like physically in that building. So yeah.
Oh, that's an old building.
It's really
You
old.
didn't do it like that.
Really old.
Very old.
I'm sorry, Marek. But you know what really amazed me is what you said about the teachers, because I know a couple of teachers where I live, and during this time, can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay. During this time of COVID, them having to get 2 lesson plans together and service 2 groups of children, those virtual and then those who are in school in person. And so I can imagine the stress of trying to deal with those 2 different settings, and as well as also trying to deal with children who are going through traumatic experiences by not being able to be with their friends. So I can imagine how much you guys have seen from the teachers there, and it touches my heart because I know so many of them. And if nobody told y'all, I appreciate what you guys do, and I appreciate how you service the people that service our children, and in Marek case, some of our grandchildren. Because I'm too young for that. So
Says
No.
the guy
You just the way do you like that?
I
Yeah,
know.
says the guy with the
16,
20
man.
kids, right?
16.
yeah, but I'm just playing. But
He's 16 and holding.
exactly. But actually, where I am today, which is the latter site, I actually went to this school in 3rd, 4th, well, excuse me, 4th through 8th grade, and I walked these same hallways, and I'm actually sitting in one of the rooms that was actually my classroom during that time. So I understand the feel that Marek is talking about, and as well as Miss Tamisha. So and that was back, 90, 99, 2000. No, just playing. But it's been many, many years ago. But having those experiences is really important. And being able to help the people that took care of you, and the people that took care of your children, bringing them back in, making sure that they're okay for the next generations, is really an awesome thing. And I thank you, ladies, for what you've done. Like I said, I haven't met you personally yet, and I do plan to come by to see you guys and see where Marek went to 5th grade at. So I'm planning to do that soon. So thank you again for what you do. Really, it's awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Absolutely. Because after all, the services that you provide, Daniel, is it could certainly be something that they can tap into. I'm not sure if Lauren's one of the MAT providers, but that services that you have over there is could make for a good resource for some of the employees that partake in their services.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we do.
Yeah,
We do.
I actually.
Go
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Ms. Spong. Go ahead.
I actually have my Data 2000 waiver. So
There you go.
Well, I will be over there speaking with you really, really soon, because
all right,
do,
awesome.
well, we do understand that in during this time, even our teachers, even our bus drivers, our police officers don't purposely become addicted, to substances, and it's because of situations like this that it does happen. So having that resource on hand and that availability and the access to care is very, very important during this time. And even with our children, because there's a big issue right now with children and substance abuse. So we really want to get those services to you guys and get you as a part of our provider list, so we can have that resource and the access and availability right there with you all. So
Yeah, I'd love that. I look forward to getting that set up with you.
yes, ma'am, definitely. It will happen real soon. I promise.
Awesome.
Awesome. And we also want to mention that soon in the coming weeks, we are going to start doing PEHS screenings for our state workers. We just want to throw that out there. It's coming soon. Any state worker can come on in. We're going to do preventative screenings for them, just basic meeting the requirements for their insurance. So a basic, lab panel will be checked. It won't be any cost to them for that. And we're going to start scheduling that real soon. So you guys be on the lookout for that.
And with those preventative screenings, isn't there an incentive to the employees that have it done?
Yes, there is. Through the insurance, there is an incentive, and
Yes.
this is for anybody. So, like
Anybody.
CareSouth employees, anybody who has people can do this, and it actually decreases your cost when you go for your annual visit, like with your provider to, do whether you do your 6 months, 12 months to get your medication, just your annual checkup. You will already have had the labs and stuff that they usually draw, and you'll have them in hand ready for review. And that just makes your visit even that much more efficient, because we're big on preventative care too. So just having this stuff and being able to discuss it with your provider is just a great resource. And like Tamisha said, it's completely free if you have the PEHS insurance. So you can look it up on the PEHS site. You can call us, talk to us about it, but we will be offering those at our site in Bennettsville very soon.
Right. And for the state employees, talk to your HR, the person that's in charge of your benefits package, and find out what those incentives are that you can get with the test that you have through the preventative care program that they have. It's very important. It could be very lucrative during this time. Everybody can use a little bit of change, right?
Yeah, cha-ching, yes, honey.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So
And I will add that there's only with PEHS, there's only a few, like you have to apply to become a site to do this. So there's only a few different spots that actually offer this biometric screening. So we're really excited to be on that like VIP list, I guess is the way you say it, and be able to offer that. So please look into it, contact your HR, give us a shout. we'll help you however we can.
So, which means they don't have to look any further because they already know that you guys are doing it. So they don't have to search and do a search.
That's right. We did all the work.
That's
We did
right.
all the work.
We do everything.
Everything is done. That's it.
That's it.
Easy peasy.
Wow. Wow. This is some great information. So if I was that actually just and that's one of the things that I see, like you said, for the future. Is there anything else that you want to share with us that may be coming down the pipe with the office?
I don't know of anything super. The biometric screen is our main thing that we're excited about and kind of planning for right now. We will hopefully be offering the mat therapy once we kind of get that situated, because we're good on my end, so we'll kind of talk and hopefully be able to offer that. But it really anticipate our clinic to grow. I'm constantly looking for education to learn new procedures or find innovative care. So, if there's something that anybody feels like the community needs, or like you feel like it would be beneficial for us to have to offer you, please call us. Let us know. We're all about recommendations. We want to give you what you need. That's kind of why we're here. That's why we come to work. That's why we get a paycheck, to serve you. So I just encourage anybody that has any questions or any certain requests to please reach out to us. But this clinic has done excellent, and it's because of the support that we've gotten from patients and CareSouth alike. So I can only imagine the things that are to come.
So we know that school is starting back and the sports season's finna ramp up, football season. So now it's time for the children to come and start getting their sports physicals. And so would you guys be a hub for those places to come get their sports physicals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We see quite a few of them.
Good. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yes. And we also we have a Rose team. They do go sometimes to different schools, and they have been doing sports physicals all summer.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Wow, you guys are awesome. You're doing a great job, and I can tell you, I'm lucky to kind of get a snapshot and get a look at the productivity that comes out monthly, and I've had the opportunity to watch how you all have grown since the time since day one, and I'm impressed with the job you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you
means a lot for you to say that, because yeah, we're a very small team. I don't think we're very unique. We're very unique setup, because from the time people call to schedule an appointment till the time they check out, the only thing we don't do billing. We don't do billing. We got that number there, and we say,
draw the line at billing.
You can
Here's
call
the
number. but it's just me and my girls. We do it from start to finish. So, we're checking people in, we're working them up, we're drawing their blood, we're giving injections, we're doing education. Just thank you for pointing out that, because we've busted our butts to really make this what we want it to be, and to be productive and give patients what they need. So it really feels good to know that, that's showing.
Yeah. Yeah, and because also to top off on that, no one in here has a certain job. Like Lauren answer the phone sometimes.
No.
She will answer the phone. Like she doesn't just say, "Oh, I'm a provider, I'm not answering the phone." She doesn't do that. So it takes someone very strong will to be able to come in and help. If we have issues, we are all busy. She'll draw blood for us. Mary Key's busy. I go do stuff for her. And it's good to have that type of team, because some people are not going to be that type of teammate, so we have always been very, very, very stuck together and helping each other. And Lauren is super, super duper awesome. So she does very good with that.
Thank you.
Looks like y'all have a fan out there.
Yes.
I do want to say that we are very, very appreciative to have Tamisha here with us. She just started 2 months ago, Tamisha?
Yes, a godsend, literally.
It was Lauren in 2019. We were running around like chickens with our heads cut off. we were back and forth, but Tamisha is the perfect fit. So I have to give her.
Yeah, I mean, literally the first day I was here, I was like, bam, 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 just started. And they was like, you sure you ain't been working with us before? I said, no, I said I was trained one time and I just went for it. I mean, I ain't got time to waste, let's get this job done.
Absolutely.
That's how I work. Can't help it.
Well, we love it when a plan come together, and we love it even more when a team comes together and work as one unit. That's wonderful. It makes the process so much easier for you guys, and it makes it seamless for the patients. And that's our main goal, right? That's our commodity, is our patients, to make sure they get the care that they need as timely as they get it and as organized as they get it. So thank you, ladies, for all that you do once again. This is awesome. Awesome team.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you. You do an awesome job too, Danny, even though you're still 16 and holding.
Now I'm holding that. Don't you tell nobody. I'm holding that now.
Oh,
I know that.
Right.
Well, ladies, it's certainly been a pleasure having you on. And I just like Daniel, I need to get over there myself to kind of sit with you and kind of give you an idea of how my team can help you guys working with some of the patients. I'm in the process of bringing on community health workers to work specifically with patients with that diabetes. So, we definitely had that conversation. But wonderful job. Thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for coming on. We're gonna ask if you could stick around after we end the broadcast. Just kind of stick around. But before you go, I do want to ask you, ladies, this very important question that we always make sure we try to ask our guests before they leave. Very, very, very serious, very, very serious question that we always want to ask, and kind of get that answer. When you're not working, what you do for fun?
Oh. Oh man, that's a good question.
I work 2 jobs, so if I'm not at this, I'm at the other one. So my life's pretty fun.
what do I do?
I'm with my family. I pretty much, as soon as I get off work, I'm going straight home to my husband. So that's what I do. And I spend time with
He's
my
just saying
family.
that 'cause he's on here.
No, it is not. But I do. I spend time with my 3-year-old because with a 3-year-old, that's pretty much all the time I have, when I'm not here. But we try to spend time with her, take her places. We just went to the beach a couple weeks ago, spent the day out there and had so much fun, but it was super hot.
Yeah.
And I just try to relax as much as I can. So
Yeah, I agree. I spend a lot of time with my family. Family is one of my most important values. It's something that I cherish the most. In the past couple of years, we've lost people. Everybody has lost people, and I've just realized how precious time is. So, I try to just kind of disconnect and enjoy the moments that God does graciously give us.
yeah, amen.
And if I can say anything about Lauren, my 4-year-old, whenever I go home, he goes, "Can I go see Lauren at the doctor's services?" He knows we have suckers.
Oh yeah, that's my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my little baby there now. I don't play. I get him a sucker every time he come in here.
All right. So how can if someone out there wanted to become a patient, they're a state employee, have state insurance, and they want to become a patient, how can they get in contact with you guys?
Our number comes directly to us most of the time. Do y'all have that number to the office?
Are you talking to us, Mary Keith?
No.
I was like, girl, don't forgot our number.
If they don't have our number, they can call us at 843-456-7752, or they can just walk on in the building, ring the doorbell, and I'll let them in. They tell them what they need, and we'll get them on the schedule. That's
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, again, thank you, ladies, for coming on. We certainly enjoyed all of you. You brought life to the show as well, and you brought a lot of wealth of information. And I encourage those folks who are not already patients of ladies here and you're a state employee or you have state insurance through Blue Cross Blue Shield, go check them out because they're doing good things over there. They're doing big things over there. So go check them out. And I will say if you want more information about them and Care South Carolina, you can reach us at our website is www.caresouth-carolina.com. Again, that's www.caresouth-carolina.com. You can get information on their services, more information about CareSouth services and how we can assist you guys, anyone in signing up for SNAP and other benefits and other services. You can also reach us at 866-498-0399. It has been wonderful, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank y'all. We had fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
I know. It's kind of
Marie, one thing before we go,
Go
I
ahead.
will be over there probably one day next week, and y'all can go ahead and have my welcome gifts together. You know, just have my welcome gifts, and I'll be ready to pick them up. Thank y'all so much in advance.
Okay.
Oh,
You can bring my coffee. Thank you.
I
Thank
got you. I got you.
Thank
Just
you.
don't come on Wednesday because we don't open.
Yeah,
the
we
door
closed. We ain't gonna be
Wednesday.
here.
Oh Lord. Okay, good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you. All right.
Well, make sure you get him cocoa bean number 5 for his beard. All right. Thank you.